obviously we see a very, a moment that we knew was coming, but was, I'm sure, very emotional with Norma's death, of course. Now, what was it like stepping into such an iconic story, first of all, but then making it your own, all while knowing where it's going?
I love the challenge of it. I love, and I felt this friction. I don't know, because I was a fan of the original and a huge fan of Hitchcock, and so there was that pressure of, could we do this? Can we actually, rip off plot points and characterizations and run with it and do our own thing? It's ballsy. It's a ballsy move, and I know that it was going to take a lot to convince people to say, listen to our version of it. But I'm proud of what we've accomplished. Yeah, it's pretty cool what we've managed to do. Yeah.
Awesome, I love that. So now I loved your portrayal of Norma. You just feel for her and you just ache for her. I think it was excellent. So much fun to watch that. And so I would love to know, is there any ways that you resonate with Norma, or like ways that you saw yourself in that character? 'Cause sometimes actors do, sometimes you don't.
I think so. I think, of course, there's little bits and pieces of who I am, or who I want to be, or who I wish I wasn't. All of that. I don't know. You dig deep in weird ways. I'm not talking specific. I don't know. It depends on the scene, obviously, and it depends on what she. But what I admire about her, regardless of what she's come through, is her perseverance and her grace, the grace with which she carries herself, and the fact that she led such a sordid life, but she hasn't let that bring her down. And she's an incredibly positive person. So there's a lot of me in that, I think. So.
Awesome. Well, thank you. And I loved her audition for the musical. That maybe this time. Oh, I loved it. It was awesome.
Such a surprise. I don't think I've ever been so scared in my life. I had never sang in front of an audience before, so it was terrifying. But thank you. That was cool and challenging. Yeah.